Hi, my name is Easton Miller from ERMS Racing. This is the micro sprint I've been racing this year. I'm sure you've seen some of our quarter midget videos. As you can see, this is definitely bigger than a quarter midget. Right now, we're currently racing at Shanghai Speedway. Before we were racing at Blue Mountain Speedway. Today in this video, I'm just going to go over, the basic stuff of the micro. Maybe we'll do a little bit of cleaning the car and taking it apart. So we're going to start off this. So basically, the basics are the tires, American Racer, Hoosiers. Mainly those are the main two. There aren't really many more. You have the rub wheels, the radius rods. You have the brake rotor with the brake caliper. You have the shocks that are after shocks. It's an older hyper frame. You have your body works. There's multiple body works, multiple chassis. You can get different body designs, different chassis. You have your front shocks. So this is a torsion rear coil front. So what it basically means is it's a torsion bar suspension in the rear and a coil in the front. So, and then you have your fuel tanks back here. You have your radiator, which cools the engine. This is liquid cooled. So right here, you take this cap off, put the fuel in. It's alcohol mixed with fuel, with oil. Alcohol fuel mixed with oil. You have your chain. You have your gear here with the chain guard on it. You have your bird cage with your bearings in it. You have there's more radius rods. There's radius rods all over here, some more torsion bars, same shocks on each side. You have your engine, so the class I run in is a 2-stroke, 4-stroke, 125 class, which basically is a 4-stroke and a 125 2-stroke, run together. I have a 2-stroke, a 125 2-stroke motor with, you have your basic, you have your head, your spark plug would be down in there, your pistons down through here. You have your carburetor with the air filter on it. You have the axle here, which, just the basic axle with the hubs and stuff. You have your lug nuts. The rear lug nuts are, the one nut things. The one nut, lug nuts for the back of it. So these have, 1, 2, 3, 4 nuts, and then you have same on this side, and then it's a one nut axle. The whole rear axle is just it's only made for one nut. That has an axle with the hubs on it, which would have 4 nuts on each side. So we have the inside of the car here. You have your hoses here that go from the top of here. From the radiator down to the motor to cool your engine. You have the steering wheel. Basic steering wheel. You can get with the back of these to take it off. You can get this one where it presses in like this, and then you can get one that you press a button, which is more like the one my brother has on his slingshot, which is you press the button to get it off, and then this one is just you press that. But it's not much of a difference. I don't think it really matters. But then you have your seat. We have an Ultra seat or an Ultra Shield seat. There's multiple seat choices. We prefer the full containment seat, which is the shoulder and head pads. But there's different seats. You can get the cookie seats, which is like the one Ryder has in his car. And then there's ones where, you can do no head guard, one head guard, both, you can basically customize your own seat. You have your gauges in here, your on and off switch. You have your tach here, which tells you your RPMs that you want, you want to get. There's a hole here, because that's where our temperature gauge used to be. And so it wasn't reading the temperatures properly, so we moved it down here, because then it could get the temperatures through the hoses better. Yeah, but not really much I mean, it's definitely a lot through the car. You know, you have your shifter here with your shifter cable. You have your pedals down through there, you know, brake and gas pedal. You have your fuel, which goes fuels on and off. I mean, you have, you know, if you get a screwdriver, I can show you what's underneath the thing. It's still dirty from when we raced on Wednesday night. We haven't cleaned it yet. So you have all your electronics for, you know, like your tap will have a wire that goes down to the engine to monitor your RPMs. You have your electronics and all that. You have your steering box, which basically is almost like a power steering unit. You have your brake reservoir, which holds your brake fluid that goes down to your brake thing there.
Master cylinder.
Yeah, the master cylinder. Then you have.
So what are some of the biggest differences between quarter midget and micro?
I mean, there's the sizes, the motor different, the engine speeds, the engine sizes, tires, you know, chassis work, body works, and all that. You know, quarter midgets don't have steering boxes, and you know, you have your front pan hard bar, you have your rear pan hard bar back here. Basically, that's what this is. This is to adjust the rear pan hard bar.
So what do you think the biggest challenge for you was going from quarter midget to micro?
Probably the shifting, you know, because there is a difference in handling, but it's not like a massive, huge difference. Not, you know, quarter midget you could go sideways and hook it sideways, you know, throw it to the corner just as much as you could in the micro. It's just the shifting and the amount of power is one of the biggest differences, you know. So, thank you for watching this video so far. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, stay tuned for more videos in the future. I just want to thank our sponsors. So we have the Walton Eagle Agency Insurance. You have Kurtz Brothers Glass, Founding Father Mechanical, Jim Bozak Racing for all the help and advice on the new motor. But that's basically all our sponsors we have. You know, not a lot, but they've helped us so much this year. So.